Hey y'all, it's your girl Nai, or if you're new here, hi, I'm Naima, or you could just call me Nai, or you could just call me Yuki, whatever, blah blah blah. Apparently, if you ask certain people, I shouldn't even have to introduce myself because apparently I'm famous. That was sarcasm, by the way. It all makes sense in a minute. First of all, let me start by saying hello. I hope we all are doing good and feeling good. It's like 3 days after Christmas. I don't it's 12:17 a.m. and it is December 28th. So, yeah, that's the time and the date right now as of me recording this, and I'm gonna definitely overly do my best so that way y'all get this the same day because honestly, for my sake, it needs to go up the same day. So I'm really just gonna get straight to the point with all of this. I'm here because for one, as you can see, I'm sitting on the floor of my home. Well, not really because I'm moving again. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Like that's like the happiest news. It's been a whole thing, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm ready to leave. I've been ready to leave. So I'm just very grateful that I am letting go of this place, this space, and everything that has came with it, all the bad, let me say that, 'cause I've had some good memories. All the content I've made in here is a part of the good memories. So, with all that being said, to jump back to my little sarcastic snarkiness or whatever in the beginning, I've been lied on and I've been accused of like carrying myself a certain way or interacting with people a certain way that is beyond not true. I mean, like, there's nothing more to say than it's not true because the proof is literally sitting in my phone. I don't feel the need to put it on the screen. And if anybody is bold enough to come to me and ask for it, you can definitely have it. I'm very open. I'm very loving. I'm very kind. That's how I am towards anybody. Most of the time it is, lack of better judgment. I'm not naive. I am just very, like, soft-hearted. Let me say that. I am very soft-hearted. So I forgive people easily and I try to forget. I don't ever forget, but I try to because I do like to keep in mind that people grow and people change, and I am nobody to be judging anyone because I do my own growing and changing on a day-to-day basis because I am human just like everybody else. And I just really need to speak up for myself because I am really tired of certain people because it hasn't been all the people. Because I've met some really good people, and by the grace of God, they're still currently in my life, and I am very grateful for them, and I appreciate their kindness and their testament to me and who I am, and for what I can see, they see me for just who I am, which is who I show up to be, because I don't know how to put on a facade. I don't know how to do that. Like, trust me, I've tried. If I can be completely honest and vulnerable, I was putting myself in this mask, in this costume, because I was trying to push myself to be something that I simply wasn't because of my own self-doubt and comparison and overthinking. People feel like they can just say whatever they want to say about me, or they can just treat me any kind of way. It's like it's really gotten to a point where I'm just kind of tired of being quiet about it. I mean, because, I tell you guys bits and pieces because I love you guys and I love the support and I love the space that YouTube gives me because it is very different from like the space that I take up on my other social medias. And I'm like that in real life with my real life YouTube channel. So it's like I'm basically up here to defend myself because I'm also just tired of not ever having anybody to defend me. I am really tired of that. Not saying like I don't have Beck because I can speak up for myself. I just choose not to because honestly, a lot of things are just dumb. Because to be told that I've let some sort of fame get to my head. That's what I was told. Guys, I love you guys with everything in me. I love every view. I appreciate every view, every like, every comment on every platform I have for my Vu life. But let's be so fucking for real. Who the fuck is famous? Nobody knows who I am except for you watching me right now. I'm almost at 1K on my TikTok, and every time I think about it, I literally get so close to crying, if not already crying, because that's how grateful I am. And that's not even famous. I'm just grateful that I'm even building platforms, doing something that I love to do. I was the same way when I was pursuing art full time, for even being able to do whatever it is I put my mind to. What fame? I'm not even chasing fame. I'm chasing self-expression. I'm chasing creativity. I'm chasing freedom because those are my priorities. I'm chasing peace. I'm chasing love. Those are my priorities. So to be told that, and then they went and doubled down and said, oh, that's why I'll never have a best friend, claiming that I push people away. If anything, I overshare too much, and that's what scares people because I talk too fucking much. I share too much. I open up too fast, and I either get used because they think I'm stupid or they think I'm too nice and that they can get away with anything. And mind you guys, this is all coming from a person that what they just did, is the third time that they've crossed me. Why? Because my dumbass is forgiving. They've reached out to me 2 or 3 times apologizing for their wrongs, trying to make amends, watching my pages non-stop. This person is the sole reason why I get so-and-so viewed your page, so-and-so viewed your profile on TikTok. Before I blocked them, what was going on my phone for the entire month of December. Cause that's when I noticed it. If it was going on before then, I don't know. But December is when I noticed it. Multiple times a day. 7 days a week. I say all that to say that I have learned the lesson of never, ever, for one, letting a fan try to become a friend, because that's what that's called. If you put me on a pedestal like that in your mind, that's only existing in your mind. Nobody else thinks that. Nobody else thinks I'm famous. I don't want anybody else to think I'm famous. I want friends and I want community. And you guys know that because I've been talking about it since day one. But I'm not gonna lie, the part that hurt my feelings was the saying, oh, I'll never have a best friend. Because that is something that I'm sensitive about, because that's literally all I want. And I know one day I'll get it, and I won't have to lower my expectations, and I won't have to change anything about myself, and I won't have to deal with somebody saying that they miss old versions of me because it appeals to whoever they want me to be. I won't have to deal with someone who only knows how to talk about themselves and brag about themselves. Every conversation has to be about themselves, and everything that comes out of my mouth, they don't hear it. They don't care. I'm really doing my best to take this last week of December, and I'm really trying to rebuild and set a different tone for myself, because I need to be kinder to myself by not letting rotten people in my life. So I'm making this video as a little reminder to myself to hold myself accountable, because I will not make room for rotten, mean-spirited people with unkind intentions. I will not deal with it at all ever again in my life, online or in real life. Especially when it's like I've gone out of my way to help people be better, do better, learn more. It's like, not when all of this information, the same information that I have, is free and online. And this person, I went out of my way to actually draft up an official agreement of mentorship, because that's what they asked for, because they thought so highly of me. And I already knew I already knew during the entire transaction that it was going to fall through one way or another. I was going to get used one way or another. I was going to get the short end of the stick one way or another. But they kept trying to gas me up like they really wanted to be my friend. I'm mad because I don't like my character being shitted on. I don't like that because I show up as myself 100%, 24/7, all of the time. There's never a moment where I'm not myself. They could have said anything. They could have called me ugly. In real life, my BTA is up for anybody to see. You can call me ugly because I mean I know you're lying. The fuck? But either way, you can call my avatar ugly because again, I know you're lying. I don't care. But to actually try to take a jab at who I am as a person, when you know me, I've been dealing with this person on and off for like almost 2 years. That's really all I had to say. And this is my social media. This is my YouTube channel. This is my whatever. I can say what I want and do what I want and get whatever I want off of my chest, and that's all I needed to do. Because it's like, bro, I'm so tired of not speaking up. I'm so tired of taking shit on the chin. I just brush it off and I let it roll off my back. Because I know at the end of the day, I got God. I know at the end of the day, I have the universe. I know at the end of the day, I have myself. I know at the end of the day, I have my man because he cares and he listens. And he gets upset on my behalf because he knows how kind I am. All I know is I'm just so excited for next year. I'm so excited for next year. I'm so nervous about actually hitting 1K on TikTok. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous, but I'm so grateful. And I'm just gonna put a pin in that before I start crying. I'm so happy to be moving. It's like, I don't know, but to get back on that and then to wrap up the video as well, um, as far as the moving situation goes, I just finished packing everything up. You guys will be getting like, content of that more so on my TikTok. Probably Monday, I'm going to be staying with Beck for a little while at his place, until I figure out where I want to move and how I want to go about moving because my mind is not fully made up on what I want my next place to be because I'm not gonna lie, I really feel like this house was just a little too big for me. I kind of want to downsize just a tiny bit. I got more than enough time to think about all that stuff. I'm just glad to be leaving this house behind and all the bad energy that it has absorbed. I do want to take a moment to thank you guys for listening because if you sit through this whole video, it's a bunch of nothing. You literally just sat here listening to me. Yeah, well, I sit on the floor. So if you made it to the end of this, thank you because you really did not have to. I know it's a little all over the place because I'm just trying to watch my tongue a little bit, because it's like, it's no point in saying a whole bunch of crazy stuff or like letting my anger get to me and stuff like that. Cause it's like I have a really bad temper. So it's like I just be trying to just keep the peace because it's not that serious at the end of the day. It's not, but I still have the right to express myself because my feelings are still just as valid as anybody else's. If someone can feel valid enough to be mean to me, I can feel valid in expressing how I feel after someone has been mean to me. So, yeah. But anyway, I really do hope you guys are doing good and feeling good. And if not, that's perfectly fine. How you feel is valid. And just know that you'll get through it and everything's gonna be okay. And next year's gonna be so much better as long as you just keep your heart pure and stay kind and open-minded and just be yourself and be genuine and pray. I don't know what you believe in or whatever, but just do something to just ease your mind. So as long as you're not hurting yourself or anyone else, then you're doing the right thing, if you ask me. So yeah, but I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.